welcome return to the UK after a lengthy stint living in Australia. Not only is he now planning on releasing his first single in this country for 8 years, but we've also had the pleasure of watching him perform some daring dance moves with his wife on the ITV dance show Stepping Out. Wow. Please welcome Brian McFadden.
We had a few tricks. We had a prosthetic leg that we popped out at the end there.
Really? And is that a fake leg just like whoop up in the air like
all
that?
fake legs.
When you were snogging at the end of the dance routine, were you giving her notes?
No, she was giving me a mouth-to-mouth.
She's got
hard work doing
trust
that.
in you to let you swing around like that.
She didn't really have a choice, to be honest with you. We were in the final, we had to do something.
Yeah.
This is Vogue, isn't it? She's absolutely stunning, isn't she?
She's a beauty.
And
She's at home
this
watching
is
it.
the
She's
one,
watching
isn't it? This is the one for you.
Well, I married her, so I'd hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
absolutely
absolutely
great. She's
stunning.
great as well. She's so much fun as well to
Yeah.
hang around with. She's like one of the lads. She's a beautiful woman, but she's on the inside, she's just like one of the boys.
Oh.
So obviously you met in Australia.
No, we met in Dublin.
Oh, you met in Dublin?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What's it like being back in the UK after all your time out in Australia?
It's cold.
Yeah.
Cold, yeah. I think that's the one thing you notice when you come back. But I missed a lot of things about England though. I think like sport was one of the big things because when you're over there it's all cricket and AFL and stuff like that.
And the kids are here as
No,
well.
I know. But obviously, besides my family, I'm talking about the things you said of the country.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously being back here and I've been close to my girls, my mum and dad, all my friends. And it was nice being in Australia, but you know, it's hard to live in a different country when you don't really know anybody and trying to make love. I was there for 7 years. It was a long time.
Well, yeah,
and it's good to be back now.
Obviously, you know, we've known you as a pop star in your own right. Did you feel like you created your own sort of different pop star life in Australia? Because you did tremendously well over there.
Yeah, it was kind of different. I think, you know, obviously people knew me here from Westlife and I had a lovely time doing that. And, you know, it was for me, it was an amazing career. What an opportunity. Because I was working at McDonald's before I did that, you know. So
You're a
I had
bouncer,
that.
weren't you?
Yeah. So I was working at McDonald's. The next thing I'm in Westlife and it was just incredible.
Just hold on, you were a bouncer at McDonald's?
Yeah, I know.
Which branch was so violent?
And you know what? I worked as a bouncer in McDonald's in Grafton Street in Dublin. And it was really weird. We had no... what you call radio mics, just one guy, and I looked like a Backstreet Boy at the time. I had the McDonald's haircut down to here. I was 17, and the rule was, so don't forget, this is Saturday night in Dublin, and it's just surrounded by nightclubs, and after 12 o'clock the rule was, if they're drunk, they're not allowed in.
Oh, okay, on your own.
Who goes into McDonald's after midnight in Grafton Street in Dublin that is sober? The occasional priest might float in, but that's about it.
So you've done very well, obviously.
Yeah, I loved Australia, and it was nice, but it was different over there for me because it wasn't like Westlife. I wasn't, you know, music. I was doing music, but TV had kind of taken over my life there, and I was a judge on Australia's Got Talent, and radio. So radio and TV kind of became a main thing over there. So it is nice to come back now and be a professional dancer.
Had you danced before? Because you normally just sat on a chair, didn't you?
Yeah, well, we did a little bit of dancing in Westlife, but it was more choreographed, kind of getting up and down off stools. The occasional kind of hand out here and hand out there and hand to here.
When you saw the other couples in the show, what did you rate your chances as? I mean, what about Denise?
Well, no, Denise was fine, and Sparkles, that's what we call Lincoln Sparkles, because the first episode he was dressed like a clown. There you go, look, and Denise is look at the onesie. Krusty the Clown onesie, that was a great performance. But the first people we met was Lawrence and Jackie Llewellyn Bowen.
Yeah.
And we saw their first rehearsal, and I have to say, it did give us a little bit of confidence. By the way, they are my absolute favourite people from the show. They're such a lovely couple. But the first time we saw them dance, I felt a little better, until we saw Arishe from JLS and AJ. And it was the first couple of weeks, and I remember sitting beside Denise, and the two of them got up and did their dance, and they had to show off to the rest of us. Most of us wanted to leave. They were just, from the very beginning, they were incredible. and they deserve to win the show. You know, I think we were just delighted to get to the final.
Yeah.
So we had such a great time. It's actually a really fun show to do.
And that's great, because it's got you
yeah.
back into prime time again, because now, of course, is your music.
Yeah.
You've done a new album, you've got a new single coming out.
Yeah,
Is that
to Save
right?
Our Love, yeah.
Tell us about this now.
Well, I wrote the song about maybe 6 months ago, and I've been planning to bring out an album next year, but when the show came up, I was kind of going, well, I'm going to be doing all this dancing, and I need something to sing when I'm going around doing my gigs, and I didn't want to do any of my own music, so I said, right, I'll bring out a single early. The album's not till next year, but I'm delighted with the single, and it's been fun. I'm not sure if it's going to take over my dancing, though. I think the West Edge.
What's it about? It's called Time to Save Our Love. What's it about?
The song is about when you're in a relationship with somebody. It's about working to make it great, you know, because you can be in a great relationship and it can fade away if you don't keep it great. I think you've always got to work hard at keeping love in a relationship. You can't take it for granted, and that's pretty much what the song's about.
Oh, I'll buy a copy of that.
Yeah.
Buy a copy of that for my old man.
Yeah.
And also, isn't Shane bringing out a single at the same time?
He's got a single. He brought a single out a couple of weeks ago. I think he's got another one coming out.
That's after his master chef. Shane.
Shane Filan.
Oh, no, I
West
got
Side.
the
Wrong one. It's the other Paddy's, the wrong one.
And you've been doing a bit of presenting as well, haven't you, on Daybreak?
I've been filming for Richard Arnold in the mornings, yeah.
How's that?
Early.
Yes.
It's very early.
Yeah.
Lorraine's there every morning. She makes it so easy.
Oh.
She's so lovely, isn't she?
She's not buying any of that, no.
But are you enjoying,
I do. I like it.
together?
I do like doing a bit of TV. It's a bit of fun. It's just really chatting. I'm not really doing anything. I'm just going to sing with the
Everyone, we
music.
try and make it look like it's really fun.
Oh yeah, it is weird some mornings. When John Staples is on, it's really weird sitting there, because he is proper prime time newsreader
Legend.
face,
Yes.
and I'm sitting there talking about Miley Cyrus swinging on a wrecking ball, and he's like, oh yeah, like we're talking about Syria or something. He's got that serious face. But I love talking to Lorraine now at the morning. It's great.
Good.
Just
We
talking
love
about
seeing
love
you,
is
and
really
the single is it's out now, and you're going to be performing at the end of the show as well.
I am, yeah.
So we've not got rid of you just yet. You'll be
Not
coming
yet.
back
I'm not
right
going to
at the end.
dance today, though. I'm taking the day. Maybe next week I'll
Maybe
come
some
back in.
twerking. That'd be good.
I've got the goods for the twerking.
It's Ron McFadden over there. All right, Tom's hung up his dancing shoes, shame, and he's back doing what he does best, performing his brand new single. It is the brilliant and rather lovely and bearded Brian McFadden.
Remember when we used to dance, when we first met? We used to talk all night and day, almost perfect. But now I see you looking through me, it's like you don't know me at all. How come no one ever told me that I could end up walking alone? Sometimes I wonder if it's gone away, the love. Somehow the words got lost along the way, my love. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it's true. We gotta rewind and start all over. Turn back to page one. Not gonna let you go. It's time to say our love. Well, I'm down in the ditch like a soldier, 'cause I told you you were fighting for. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I don't believe that it's over. Let me show you we can be more. Ooh, yeah. You don't need to look into me to see, baby, you are my world. Yeah, yeah. So let's drag ourselves through this, 'cause baby, losing us could be love. thrown away the love. Somehow the words got lost and blown away. My love. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it's true. We gotta rewind and start all over. Turn back to page one. Not gonna let you go. It's time to say